Let's go. Let's go. Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different tabletop game Kickstarter project every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give you my honest thoughts on how that Kickstarter project is being ran. So if you enjoy that kind of content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below as I'm trying to reach 9,000 subscribers, celebrate my 9-year anniversary of making YouTube content. Now today, this is why I love this segment. I have a very interesting game. I'm very excited to look at it. That is Angel Fury, the battle for a human soul. So that name itself is a little bit wonky, but hey, whatever. It's currently the 31st most popular game on games. Not just tabletop games, but games. It just launched yesterday, and this is from Daniel Frieselis. I can't pronounce his name. I do apologize, but the person who made Terraforming Mars. And I'm pretty sure this is a minis game, but my first big issue here is I don't know anything from this main image. Like Daniel Frieselis. So if I'm not like a diehard board gamer or like a diehard Terraforming Mars fan, I have no idea who that is. Like, it's not like you're saying Reiner Knizia or even Donald X. Vaccarino or any other number, Antoine Bauza, you know, Bruno Feduti. These are names that I feel like most people in the hobby might know, but I don't feel like the guy who designed Terraforming Mars is quite to that level. So the fact that you have him, but you're not really spotlighting that anywhere in this main image, I think is a misstep. Also, I'd love to see a price. I'd love to see what this game is about, because I've actually clicked on this. Spoilers, I already know there's minis in this game, and yet nothing here tells me anything about any of that. I don't know the player count. I know, welcome to the world of the unseen. Command your army to fight your inner ... That is insanely generic sounding. Next, please. Because, let's be quite frank here. If I told you 2 weeks ago that there was going to be a minis game from the designer of Terraforming Mars, and then I also told you that that game was going to, you know, you'd be like, oh wow, that could be a big one. That could be $250,000. That could be $1 million Kickstarter. And they're sputtering out the gate. And I think part of the reason why is you're not spotlighting that. I don't even know what the heck this is. What is this? It looks like generic angels fighting. I don't know. So I'm not a big fan of the main image here. But let's get into here. Let's get into this, because this is really the star of the show. But, you know, how many people are not even going in here because the main image is not appealing to them? Let me know what you think about that main image in the comments down below, because I just... like, it looks a little bit cooler zoomed in, but still, it's not wowing me. It's not grabbing me. And right now, there's 30 other things on top of you, and every single day that number's probably going to grow. So you really got to wow people somehow. Hopefully it's in this video. So as always in this video, I'm looking for 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? Let's go. Ooh. Okay, wow, I'm instantly more intrigued in just this one tiny little shot than in anything I've seen so far. In 7 seconds. And these look like the actual physical game components, which I'm really digging. Whoa! What is this? What the hell is this game? What is this game? No! What? Angel Fury Kickstarter. You see the video we watched? That exciting video that made you go, whoo, that looks really cool. You see that? You see that video? That is not the video for this game right here. Because this game looks insanely generic. And boring, to be quite frank. Like, nothing about this main image grabs me. But already, wow, if you get past that main image, whoo! 200 miniatures. What do we got going on here? They're pretty. Oh, they're cool. Whoa! Nice! Choose your command. Okay. Asymmetrical aspect of it. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like 16 of them. Awesome! Resources. Cool. Ooh! Upgradable cards, different types of units, asymmetrical special abilities. All of these things are very exciting to board gamers. You know what are not? What you have currently as your main image. And I'm going to keep hammering on that. Let me know in the comments below. Would you click on that main image? Like, it didn't grab me. Especially not if it's down at 30, you know? If it was number 1, I might be like, all right, what the hell's going on here? On the popularity chart, because I always rank things by the popularity chart, because you got to realize, if people don't see you, it's going to be hard for them to find you. Oh my goodness. Shut the front door. Are we talking about different units representing different cars? Look at that. Look at that. It's like a little bubbling brook. It's a little waterfall. What's that do? Does it provide cover? Does it heal me? I don't know. I'm excited. That gives me flashbacks of Mage Wars. Let's keep going. Angel Fury. Do I have a... And there we go. I like that pan-out shot because it's giving me an idea of how large this box is going to be. So when I do get to that shipping cost, I'll be like, okay, that's reasonable shipping. So I like that they put that out. They got that done really early. So this is a big box, tons of stuff. Look at all the, oh my gosh, it's like one of those Eagle Griffin games back from the 90s and the early 2000s that were just giant, massive box of plastic. Based on the main image and game name, I would have never clicked this Kickstarter, but man, the game looks sick in the video. I agree completely. I feel like, whew, I hope they can change that main image, because it is... Because you get people that video, and I think they're sold, because it's always, do I want it? Yeah, that looks really cool. Like, that was a very well done video. Can you do it? I see 5 created. I see 0 backed. Go. I always feel like you look like more of a member of the community if I have a whole bunch backed. You know, and some people say, oh, that's artificial, but whatevs. So we do have 2 people in the collaborator, so we should have some decent customer service. Always like seeing that, hopefully. So let's check out what we got. So right now we're just checking to see how many games they currently have that have not shipped. I think that's always an important thing to look at, to make sure there's no flaming dumpster fires in their comment section. So 139. Any updates? Hi, Jason. I have the designer asked for an update. Here is worrying. Does Ulay have some kind of... Oh, so this is the last... That was 22 minutes ago. Well, that was 2 days ago. Any updates? Oh, that's a collaborator saying any updates. Huh. That doesn't look good. Can we please get an update on production? Yes, would be nice to know. The module is uploaded to Vassal now for anyone who's interested. I apologize for the delay. Been dealing with things with my family and work life. Shut your mouth, phone. Was everything approved for printing? Ooh, these are unanswered questions from 4 months ago. Was everything approved for printing? Where does production start in relation to Chinese New Year? Unless something... Like, these are questions you need to answer. Like, you have got to answer these. Like, this just sits here. And the fact that your collaborator... I'm going to guess Jason Dinger is the designer. And I'm going to guess you're leaving him out here hanging. I'm making a total shot in the dark. Yep, there's the designer. Why would you... That's a black eye a little bit there. I don't like this customer service in the comment section on your previous one. So it's not out, and you're not telling us anything. Okay, so here we go. Please note we check the messages Monday through Friday. Please send an email. We check the messages Monday through Friday. Okay. Whatever. And I've seen a lot of companies do this. You want to say... Contact us here. Contact us here. Contact us here. It doesn't matter. It still looks really bad if you don't check your comments at least once a week on some of your older projects. And especially if a project hasn't shipped yet, that looks even worse. So that one's not there. So let's check out Not Alone Sanctuary. Make me feel comfortable. Let me know this is out and it's about, and I can get it right now. That's what I want to see. So comments. Let's check out what we got. Looking for the flaming dumpster fire. I haven't found one in a while, so I'm pretty happy about that. I wrote you an email a week ago inquiring about when I could expect my copy of the game to arrive, and I still haven't heard back. I also left a comment here that disappeared. I hope due to a technical issue. Yeah, I don't think they can remove anything. So put your mind at ease, Leor. I'm pretty sure that Kickstarter is the only person who can remove anything, because they can't even, like, if someone were to say something like super hateful, like, they can't do anything. So the fact that it's not here, it's not on them. Can you please get back to me regarding expected shipping to Israel? Mine was delivered to... Oh, so yeah. So these are just the stragglers for the people who live in the places where it's a little bit harder to ship. So, good. So we got one game, looks like, pending out. Okay. Maybe 1 or 2. Not so bad. And then they did Democker. Okay. So can you do it is yes. Customer service took a little bit of hit there. Go get in those comment sections, help those people out. But, can you do it as a yes? Do I want it as a yes? So the last one is, how much is it? So I always have a 2-point rating scale, and I need to specify this. So 0 means waste your time. Get out of here. You know, if you want to explore how bad this Kickstarter is, then you can. But 0, waste your time. 1, back it for the early bird, back it for $1, come back in the last 48 hours, check it out, and then make your decision, that sort of thing. Look at what the stretch goals do. And then 2, just feel comfortable knowing that it's going to be awesome. Most likely, it's going to have good shipping, and it's going to happen, that sort of thing, that they're not going to run off with your money. So what I want right now is just a price. Hit me with a price. Do I want it? Can you do? It's answered. Don't beat around the bush. How much is this massive box of plastic? A mortal soul hangs in the balance. The forces of good and evil rush to claim influence. Each side must deploy troops, improve tactics, and launch battles to make human control of the human soul. I just sounded like Honest Fortuitous there. We're excited to partner with the Fry X game to bring you this one-of-a-kind war game. What? Okay, war game. Interesting. I don't know if that's the word I would use, because this doesn't look that much like a war game, and I feel like the words war game actually scare a lot of board gamers away. Let me know what you think about that in the comments down below. But when I think war game, I think, whoa, okay, a little bit too complex for me, and I like 6-hour games of Twilight Imperium. So, Daniel Frylix's Angel Fury, The Battle for a Human Soul, looks cool, great, 1 to 4, 14, 60 minutes. That's all stuff I'd love to see at that beginning image as well. So, don't have a price. So we have the introduction, cool, tell me about play, how to play. Ooh, this is nice. Ooh, control fountains to deploy, improve your deck, move your troops. This looks great. This looks like a really fun game. Prepare for your battle. This is all great. Take control of the forces of good and evil hordes. This is very well done. Kudos. All this is well done. Give us a price, though. Come on, just give me a price already. Hit me with the price one time. All right, so we got the rule booklet. 26 pages. Okay, that's a lot of pages. Let's check it out. Okay, we have a comic book at the beginning. So we have components. Full component list looks good. Where's show me that setup? Setup's going to tell me a lot. Like it? Like it is. Yeah, I kind of like it. Oh yeah, there's arrows. Looks good. Nice setup. Let's take a look at the rules. Hopefully there's lots of pictures, illustrations, examples. There's a decent amount of them. Doesn't look like a rule booklet I'd love to read, but it looks like a competent rule booklet. It was always good. What's in the box? MSRP $180, only $120. So there, we finally do have the price, even though it's kind of odd how you just threw it there. But hey, whatevs. So, and you did the job to tilt the box. I like that, so I know how big the box is, because once again, shipping I'm sure is going to be expensive because it's 204 freaking miniatures. Oh my god, 102 angels, 102 demons, and wow, they look cool. Okay. Cool. So, right now, I'm leaning towards giving this a 1. I'm not going to give it a 2 with, you know, that little bit of shoddy customer service there scares me a little bit. You always want that nice warm security blanket. And I don't want to put my name on a 2 if I don't feel comfortable with the 2. So I'm going to give it a 1. Deal with it. But still, 1's really solid. But the thing that I'd mentioned with this one is you want to see a gameplay video, which it looks like John had an introduction there. I don't think that's his gameplay, but I bet there will be one further down. But I do like this. You know, they got to the price relatively early on. I would have liked it a little bit earlier, but hey, whatever. So we get the sleeves, $12, previews. Let's take a look at. Oh, he wants the gameplay. Is this gameplay? It's not a gameplay. This is gameplay. It's not a game.
Nice.
Hey, I can't tell if this is a gameplay or if it's just Lance talking a lot, because Lance is very loquacious. Either way, I don't think... So what I'm looking for here is a gameplay. And I don't think I'm seeing like just a straight up gameplay, which I do feel like is a misstep. But let me go back up to that John one, because I don't want to beat him down for it. Say like, where is this? If it actually is there, so is this the whole gameplay? No, this is 2 minutes.
John gets games.
I don't want that. I want the gameplay. So there's the tutorial playthrough. So that's the video I want. Hopefully that video is somewhere on this page, because that's really, I feel like, what most people are going to want here, and yet it's not. Okay. I would put that gameplay video, because I think that's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back for a lot of people. They might sit down 15, 20 minutes and say, you know what, this looks dang cool. Those minis actually look like they have cool gameplay implications. I'm in. You know, because you are asking for a lot of money. You know, $120. But when I hear the word 200 miniatures, you know, it's like, okay, I see the $120 price tag. I really do, and I don't have an issue with it. So let's take a look at the stretch goals. Angel Fury English, Angel Fury Romanian, Angel Fury French. I like this. Angel Fury Spanish. I don't mind this at all. I don't mind having this at all. Clean, clear. There's one pledge level. There's you can't get the $1 thank you. Can't get the add-ons. You got to buy the game. I have no issues with that. It's very clean. Daily milestones. Promos are items that Kickstarter... I'd like to see this higher once again. I know people always say, you say everything should be higher. And I do. I do think there's certain things should be... Well, actually, daily milestones... So this is an interesting one. Because everything that I've shown you so far, I feel like this should be a game that's funded. And we're starting to talk about stretch goals. Like, to be quite brutally honest with you. Like that video... And because we did have the little issue with the customer service, but how many people are really going into the comments in the customer service? That's like me. That's why I do this dang segment, because I'm so weird like that. But most people don't do that. So what they see is a company that can do it, who had a really cool video, and they're giving you 200 minis for $120, which I think is a reasonable price. So I feel like most people would just be down to back this. So why isn't it doing better? I feel like that's the real question. The only thing that I can really point to is just that lackluster image that just doesn't tell me enough. It doesn't get me excited, and it doesn't get me to want to click in. Like, you have 200 minis, and I don't know that from your main image. This game is designed by the dude who made the 4th best board game ever in the history of board games, according to Board Game Geek. And I don't know about that from the beginning image unless I happen to know his name or follow him on social media or something like that. It's just, I feel like that's a misstep. I feel like that's a big misstep. Two things you really should have leaned into in that main image, and you didn't. And hopefully they fix that. All right, daily milestones. That's exciting. Promos are items that Kickstarter backers will get in their rewards and will not be included in the retail edition of Angel Fury. Oh, so these are all Once again, this is something that a lot of people love. And from a marketing perspective, it kills me, the fact that I'm just now, 16 minutes into this Kickstarter critique, finding out that there are fear of missing out. Like, there's a great deal you're going to get. You're going to get $60 off. And there are going to be things in your version of the game that they're not going to the retail. You are the only person who has it. That Kickstarter exclusives. Those really add a lot to the perceived value, and they really get people more excited about the game. So what is this? New Archdemon, Apollyon, King of the Abyss. I don't know what this is. So it's a card. Cool. That's awesome. That adds more to the game. Special battle cards for Apollyon. This is great. So these are connected? And then are we going to get a mini form or something? I don't know. I'm sure they're probably going to unlock maybe a mini or something here too, but we're getting more cards every single day. This is awesome. I would put this a little bit higher. Put that with that main image of everything. And I do want, when we go back up to look at the comments, because this is no updates and no comments, and it launched yesterday. If this was the first day launched, I could understand that, but not even like a, hey, halfway there after day one, thanks so much sort of thing. That doesn't really put a sense of confidence in your backers, I don't think. But let me know what you think. Or I don't know. So shipping. So what do we got? Once again, the shipping is way... So we put the videos here. But the shipping's not too far away from it. I guess I don't have a problem with it. $15, $29, $35. Wow, that's $15. That's really good shipping. Bravo. $15 for that big old box of 200 minis? Like, that's a heavy box. Excellent. $29. These are great shipping prices. Now, I don't know if this says VAT or tax. Every backer's important to us. We're very expensive because we did share, blah, blah, blah. We have included a discount on all shipping and taxes, but there's no free shipping. Shipping and taxes charge will be added after the Kickstarter, and every backer. So yeah, this is great. I like this. This is a great shipping section. It has everything I need to know. Top notch. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 1. So we got game developer, game designer. Wait, this is the Terraforming Mars guys, right? Is this not the Terraforming Mars? The fact that I have to double check to make sure that this is in fact the Terraforming Mars guy, because you have not mentioned it, you have not just beat your drum about, you know what? Who does not Terra? Oh my gosh, I feel like such a noob. Designer. It's totally him. Yeah, it's Jacob. But the fact that I have to even double check that because you're not shouting it out more, you know, maybe it's because it's a family thing. I don't even know. Maybe it's like, because this is a whole family thing here. That's really cool. Okay? But I would still shout out one particular person in that family who's made the 4th most popular board game of all time. You know, just maybe that's just me. But you got an ace. You play your ace. Duh. Return policy, because yeah, let me double check that. Control terraforming form. Nope. Did they really not mention it? Not even once. Biblical proportions. That is mind blowing to me. That is absolutely mind blowing to me. That I do not see anywhere in here where you are mentioning that this is made from one of the from one of the rise. Oh, wow, that blows my mind. It's not there. You put that in there. What are you doing? Naughty. Like how does that? Because there had to be some sort of discussion. And here's the thing, and I love really trying to put myself in other people's shoes and think about certain things, because let's go into the design process here. When they were making this Kickstarter page, there had to be a discussion. Hey, do you think we should spotlight the fact that Jacobs made, a really beloved game all around the world that people still play on a routine basis and are chomping at the bits for? You think we should mention that? Nah. All right, so let's get back to the what? How does that conversation go down? Like, come on! Fix this right now! 200 plus miniatures from the designer of Terraforming Mars. $15 United States shipping. You have fantastic shipping, and it's not spotlighted. You have a fantastic game designer, and it's not spotlighted. You have 200 plus miniatures, and none of that is spotlighted in that main image. And I think that is the main thing that I'm going to pinpoint in this. That is the red flag here. Just because I feel like if those were spotlighted, this number would be way bigger. Because I don't see any other red flags here. I don't see anything to really deter me from backing your campaign, except for that I see it, and I want to scroll past it to get something more interesting. All right, how many sleeves will I need for the base game? What's that? Oh, yeah. 200 sleeves, about 200 cards. That's great. Yeah, if you have 200 cards, I'd spotlight that too. Yes, that was the one thing that I did want to look at. So I'm going to give this a 1, but I am going to keep exploring a little bit more. So this image right here I think is a really poor choice. Because I honestly, I hate it. And I think it's part of the issue here as well, now that I really think about it. Because you have absolutely spectacular components. That's going to be your calling card. You have 200 plus miniatures. You have boards, you have tokens, you have chits, you got boards for days, and I want that really big, long, just sexy shot of every single component you got in the game. And maybe it's not the final component, maybe it's a 3D rendering, but the thing where I see $120, and then I scroll down, and I just keep scrolling down, I'm like, whoa, ooh, look at those oh, cool, oh. And then maybe it starts to pop up with daily milestone unlocked with like a couple things. And then at the bottom, it's like more things to be unlocked soon with like cool little shadows that tease me and say, oh, there might be another mini, things like that make me want to come back to your Kickstarter to be excited about it. And you don't give me that. You give me this. It's like, oh, cool, that looks real nice. Yeah, those look like miniatures. I can definitely tell those are miniatures. They don't look like nice miniatures from this hype, but they look like miniatures, all right. And I feel like that's an oversight. I feel like that, in addition, I feel like the first impression, aside from the video kicked ass. Like, I got nothing against that video. It was short, sweet, to the point. But so much else in the front end is just not appealing. And then you come down to this $120 price point, it's a harder sell. Whereas I think if you really spotlighted all these components, all these minis, that $120 price point, it's not bad. $15 shipping, oh my goodness. Yeah, that $15 shipping, highlight that. $15 United States shipping. If you know what, I would honestly, here would be my best bet. You scrap that main image of the generic whatever, and you get an image that has your box, so I can see how big and thick and strong and sturdy your box is. 200 plus miniatures from the designer of Terraforming Mars. I see all that, and then I see $15 United States shipping. Or I see $135 shipped United States. Flat cost, easy in, easy out. I see the minis, open my wallet, we're done. I'm excited about the next game from the designer of Terraforming Mars. But you didn't make it easy. I don't know. It just seems like I see so many companies who do Kickstarters, and it's like, do you look at other companies that are doing their Kickstarters really, really well? Because you should be. I mean, look, go check out Simon. Go check out, these $1 million Kickstarters before you launch yours. I just feel like that's common sense to me. What size are the cards for this game? Credit cards, can I pay via PayPal? No. Like, what? Yes. Can I pledge $1 and pay the rest in the pledge manager? Oh, that's odd. Why don't you just do like a thank you level? Can I get this in 11? So, okay, we got a shipping section. Let's check out the comments. Very interested to see what people have to say in the comments. Because a lot of time in the comments, people will be very honest about why they feel the Kickstarter is not doing as well as it should be. And I love reading those comments. And then I love seeing how companies react to those comments. Because that is very telling about companies. Like, that is so telling. Are you willing to listen to your backers? I'd go with gold, white gold, giving that the sheen, but the right... so this is... And what I hear for your full opinion, including constructive feedback with your opinions. It's a lot easier for the campaign creators to actually handle the opinions. So what did I jump into here? So this is stuff about colors. I'm sorry, I'm really trying not to be a negative Nancy about the colors. Just these minis are gorgeous. Color plastas can make or break the potential. Okay. Again, thanks for the feedback, Mark. It's appreciated. It increases the chance of us changing the colors, as that is not set in stone just yet. The black is not black, but dark gray already. There's so they're talking about why they don't like the components potentially. That wasn't one thing that I thought was going to be a big issue here, but okay. In my opinion, matter even just a tiny bit. LOL. If yellow, white, black are red and set in stone, okay, these are all people talking about the colors. Thank you for feedback, Mark. We'll consider it. We have established these colors as we like them ourselves, but it's really not set in stone. This game definitely has a few small issues. The color scheme does bother me. Black hides the details. Yellow, so everybody does not like the, or maybe it's just Mark. It might just be Mark. It might just be Mark. Okay, and that's, man, I don't envy the people. There's a reason why I don't like to do Kickstarters. Like, I love doing critiques on Kickstarters, but the actual customer service, it's just like, it's hard. Speaking of dice, the mock-ups look like the dice faces are silkscreen printed. If so, I wonder... These are really interesting comment section. Looks interesting, but I'm concerned about the dice. I can't find a rule booklet. There's no BGG page. Oh, that explains a lot. So there is a BGG page right now, and the BGG page is incredibly barren. They don't even have a main image up for the game. And that's not on them, as I found out. It's actually on Board Game Geek, which I hate to say, because Board Game Geek is, one of my favorite websites of all time. But right now, there's like a massive backlog of games that they're like, come on, let us in, so we could, start getting people to it. Which I guess would say, if you are thinking about designing a game, make sure you get on that early. Even if it's just a prototype form. Like, if you have a working prototype and you're planning a Kickstarter, get that on Board Game Geek now. Because if it doesn't work out, who cares? It just sits there and does nothing. But get on that early, because that can make a big difference. There's a link to the rule booklet at the end of how to play section as well. A very good tutorial from John Get Games in that. Oh, wait. There's a tutorial? Did I miss that? In that same section. Okay, so wait. Reverse. I did not see a how to play video. Take a look. Nope. Angel Fury review? What are you talking about? I'm not seeing this. Tutorial playthrough. Oh, I'm blind.
Welcome to the John Gets Games tutorial.
Okay, I take it back. It's great. Awesome. Wow, I apologize. I'm blind as a bat. Excited for the campaign. So yeah. In the end, I'm going to give Angel Fury the Battle for a Human Soul 1. It looks like a really cool game. I'd like to know more about this game. But the main issue that I just have with it is that just that main image. I don't think it's going to intrigue hardly anybody. And let's just go to tabletop games. Let's go to popularity, tabletop games right now. And and here's why I always say this. If I'm just a casual gamer, casual Kickstarter gamer, I'm scrolling through here. I already knew about Marvel. I've looked at Marvel. Ooh, that Kiwi shout on, that's a new one. What's up? How far do I go? How far do I go before I get to your game? Alright, I've seen quite a few of these. I'll keep scrolling. Anything new? Anything new? So I'm doing the scroll. Alright, here's your moment of truth. Am I intrigued by anything here? Angel Fury, the battle for a human soul. It sounds like one of those generic religious games that you'd see at, the dollar store. I've reviewed a couple of those, and some of them are actually pretty decent. It's just they slap the Bible theme on there. That's honestly what it seems like here. Angel Fury. And I look here, okay, there's... Once again, what is this? It's like it kind of looks like an angel. It kind of looks like a snowflake. It kind of looks like a bunch of other things. Is this an abstract game? Am I looking at? Was this someone's hair? Can I zoom in? Like this is. I hate to do it, but what about this? Did you think was going to be a big selling point here? What am I missing? I'm trying to. Okay, so it kind of see demon-y things, because that's the other thing too. You always have to remember this. When you make this image for Kickstarter, it's not always going to be big. You know, when you're on the Kickstarter page, it's big. Like, right now, it's big. But when you are just scrolling, it's not big. And you have to have an image that's going to acquiesce both those people. And honestly, right now, I don't feel like this one's doing that for anybody. Welcome to the world of the unseen. Command your army to fight your inner demons and claim victory over the most personal battle of all. It sounds like a self-help game. Like, I just feel like the direction taken in this area right here costs hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, and I hate to say that. I really do. But what else could it have been? Because I don't see anything else about this Kickstarter that's even bad. Like, it's, well, this could be better, but it's very unfortunate. It's Angel Fury, the battle for a human soul. We took a more somber tone today because I just feel like this is definitely a missed opportunity. And I feel like this is definitely one where they might want to, say, reach out to the backers and say, hey, this is not how we're planning on, so how do you think we could retool this, you know? And then maybe those 150 backers, maybe you get like 7 or 8 of them and say, hey, maybe we do a relaunch, you know? And if you have those people that are comfortable with that idea, I mean, because I don't want to ever suggest a relaunch, but I always want to suggest maybe you dangle out that to your backers, like the ones here. You say, hey, we made a couple mistakes. We might want to tweak something here, something there. In particular, maybe you go the scapegoat of the color scheme. Maybe you say, we've listened to you in the comments section in the color scheme. I think that might be what's turned people off. We've made a couple other tweaks, and we're going to relaunch this thing next Tuesday. You guys in? Cool. We'll even throw in a special card for just for you guys or something. I don't know. Anything like that. You don't even have to throw them in the special card. I just feel like this is a big missed opportunity, which is unfortunate because it looks like a really stinking cool game. There's Angel Fury, the battle for a human soul. So if you're enjoying what I'm doing, please leave me comments in the comments down below. Let me know about what you think based on what you say. Do you agree with the things I say? Do you disagree with the things I say? The more specific, the better, to be quite honest, because that's how I kind of, like, I get a feel for other people's buying habits on Kickstarter based on those comments. So keep them coming. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.